Hey everyone, welcome back to Brownlow Books. I've only read one book this month so far, and it wasn't one that I was planning on telling you about, but here we are, so we're just gonna go with it, okay? So I read A Touch of Darkness by Scarlett Clair. It's hard to see, reflections and brightness. No, fuck it. Alright. For anyone who doesn't know, this is a Hades and Persephone retelling set in like a modern New Athens sort of thing, you know, forbidden love, kind of Grump and Sunshine a little bit, you know, that kind of romance novel. I don't actually have a lot to say about it, to the point that I could probably sum up what I feel about it in one sentence, which is, if you're reading it, you're not really reading it for the plot, which makes it okay that it's kind of thin. One of those kind of books, you know, eyebrows. Yeah, like I said, wasn't planning on talking to you about this, but I've literally read nothing else. I'm so fucking busy, which is really what this ad video is actually about. I thought I could handle my shit through October, and it turns out that I cannot. So you're gonna get this book on the 17th, I think, is what it is. Next Monday. Today's the 14th. Yeah, today's Friday the 14th. You're getting it on Monday. I think I have a Thursday video for you that week, but you're not going to get a Monday video out of me because, well, I'm getting married on the 23rd. And I'm not prepared for that, because when you plan a wedding in 7 weeks, that's what happens. So you won't be getting a video from me on the 24th, because it's literally my wedding day the day before, and you will not be getting a video on the, what day is that, 31st? The Monday following, because I'll actually be on like a little, it's not a honeymoon, it's just a couple of days away with my husband after stress. Yeah, I have insane wholesale orders for my business coming in. I'm trying to keep my stores stocked up. I have all kinds of people asking me for other things. I'm trying to do this well. I'm trying to get everything ready for the wedding, and it's just not happening. And unfortunately, what's taking a back seat is reading. But yeah, after November 2nd, everything should be back to semi-normal. I feel like that's not anything ever normal. Yeah, so 2 weeks of not getting reviews. I mean, you'll survive. You just did a month, you'll be fine. But yeah, I think I do actually have Thursday videos for that week, at least one of them for the week, and I have a stock of shorts that I've been saving up, because I don't release shorts that often on any kind of schedule, so when I make them I just kind of like edit them and keep them aside for when I need them, and so you might get some of those. I hope they're fun. I hope you like them. But yeah, that's kind of what's going on. I don't really know what to say about it. I told you the basics. Yeah, but I mean, I've been with my partner for 15 years. The wedding is kind of a formality at this point. It's a legal formality, kind of. So, I mean, it's not a big wedding. There's like 35 guests. Like, it's small, but when you're planning something that quickly, you end up having to do a lot of it yourself. This is probably like a wedding advice video. Don't get married in 7 weeks. It's the advice I have. Plan it longer if you can. Or if you don't give a fuck. We're kind of halfway between. Everyone's like, oh, you're so easygoing. Oh, this is such an easy choice. And I'm like, no, it's just that this is a thing you can do for me, and you say you can do it, then we're gonna do it, you know? So, that's kind of what's going on. What the hell is that hair doing back there? Yeah, I had someone contact me, my business, seeing if I would go consignment in their shop, and I'm trying to move away from consignment. So I actually only do 2 shops on consignment, and they're 2 larger shops, so like I'm not taking on anymore. I'm like, if anybody wants something from me, they have to do a wholesale. And so she did. Almost my entire line of product, she just went, yeah, okay, and bought it. And I was like, I literally just told you I can't do this. But like, am I going to just toss away over $500? No, I'm not. So I've been that among with my other regular smaller wholesale orders and keeping the store stocked up, and then keeping my shop stocked up, and keeping all the orders that are coming in just like one-offs from people done. And it's a bit of a nightmare. I'm not gonna say I'm crying every day, but I'm crying a lot of days. Yeah, so this was probably like the shortest review you've ever got from me. You're not reading it for the plot, but you can absolutely read it, and it's fun to read. So that's that. It is, back to the book, it is the first in a series. I thought it was a trilogy, but then when I looked, it said that one was coming out in 2023, which is the 4th one, and I just went, ah, fuck. And you can tell because it's on here, it came from my library, who only has the first one. So I was kind of reading it like, I'm gonna read the one from the library to see if I enjoy it enough to like buy the set. And I might. I'm a little undecided at this point. I'm gonna suggest it to the library, and if they don't get it, then I mean, it's probably no great loss for me. But then I also found out that it's one of those things where this is from the girl's perspective, so Persephone, and there's one from Hades' perspective of the exact same story, and I'm just like, there's a sampler of it in the back of this one, and I'm just like, fuck, how many books is that? Oh, it's already at 3 books. Okay, great. Like, I'm not gonna go buy 7 books right now. It was like his book outlet doesn't have them. But yeah. It was a decent enough read. It is what it is. One of them snacksy books. Kind of hate that word now that I've said it out loud. But yeah, that is both a book review and an update of what's going on in the next 2 weeks. I hope to be back to normal-ish in November for you guys, because I have enjoyed doing this, and I do enjoy when you guys comment and go, oh my god, I loved that book, why did you hate it? Or really, that book was so horrible, why do you like it? I'm like, I don't know, people have different tastes, you know? But I enjoy hearing others' perspective, even to the anonymity of the internet. But yeah, decent enough book. It has 144,253 reviews on Goodreads. It has 3.85 stars, which is respectable. But yeah, a lot of the comments were the same kind of thing where I was thinking was like, it's kind of a weak plot, like, it's fine, like, most of us know the sort of basics of like a Hades Persephone, you know, god of the dead underworld, goddess of spring, you know, trapped her pomegranates, whatever, you know? we know some basics of mythology, because, you know, we all have that you know, couple of months in like grade 4 where we're like, oh my god, look at this thing, and it's like, it's one of 2 things. It's either fucking like Greek gods and goddesses, or it's like fucking Egyptian, or, you know, Mayan. I feel like those are the big 3. Everyone gets obsessed for a little while. I actually went through with dinosaurs. But yeah, it's an easy little read. It was fun to read, you know. It is what it is, which is a sexy book. Which is why I didn't really want to tell you about it, but here we are. I mean, I've read all of Evie Dunmore and didn't tell you a single one of those. Those are for me, those are mine. You know? It's fine. There's lots of YouTubers out there who talk about nothing but romance books, and they are welcome to. I just tend to read a little bit of everything, so I'm just kind of like, it's fine. I'll tell you about whatever, but like sometimes a book is just for me. Y'all ever get that where you're just like, I liked this book so much I don't want to recommend it to other people? I got some of those books. And they're like, no, that's my book. I'm not telling you to read that book. That's my book. So, it is what it is. Well, you'll see me. I was going to say, see it in a few weeks. No, you'll see me in a few weeks. And I'll be actually legally married and not common law then. Because I've, you know, as I said, we've been together 15 years and living together for about 11 of those, so yeah. I know he's the one, it's fine. That's it. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you around next time.